more minute.
Oh.
One more minute.
One more minute.
So grab some
One more
coffee. Grab a drink. Grab a juice box, or put on pants. Wait a second. How many people are wearing pants today? I'm wearing pants today. Are you wearing?
I'm wearing pants.
You are wearing pants?
I am indeed wearing pants.
Ah, Luke, we're both wearing pants. Oh, this is delightful.
We found common ground.
We found common ground. Finally, something we can talk about. That's great. People in chat. I was wearing pants, but not anymore. That's why you show up early, so you have time to take off your pants for the show. Fantastic. All right, I think we're just about ready to get going. Just about ready. It is 10 o'clock. It is 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. What time is it for you, Luke?
It is 7 p.m. South African Standard Time.
Ooh, South African Standard Time. Very fancy. All right.
There are places in Russia that, interestingly enough, there are places. Oh, sorry. I was just going to say, there are places in Russia that need to conform to South African Standard Time.
Is there? Oh, that's great. Oh, that's awesome. Yes. So, in a sense, South Africa's kind of in charge.
Yes,
You're
indeed.
kind of in charge.
We say times and presidents. It's glorious.
He who controls time controls everything. So therefore, South Africa actually owns Russia. See, guys, you learn here. You learn stuff, important stuff here, guys. That way you can take that back to your teachers in school and say, I learned that South Africa is in control of Russia. So there you go. There you have it, guys. Perfect. Okay, so welcome everybody to the Reassembly Tournament number 11. Finally, we're here. It is December 10th, 2016, and we're finally doing another tournament. It has been a very long year, over a year since we've done another tournament, and yes. I'm very excited. And of course, I have the lovely and lustrous and beautifully talented. Wow, I'm really going overboard here. Lapapnow.
Maybe a little too much, yes.
Well, we have the Lapapnow from South Africa, who we've just learned is in charge of Russia now. So,
hello everybody. Very nice to be here on another glorious tournament.
Amazing. Brings back memories, doesn't it? Like we were doing a tournament, once every couple months, and then all of a sudden, I had to take a break because
it just died.
It was interfering with my social life and my work life and everything else. So I'm really glad to be back, and welcome everybody for the stream. Those of you that are making it for the stream, welcome. If you missed this or if you have to go, do not worry. We are going to be reposting this later. So what have we got for you today? Let's get going. So today I'm going to list off.
Rob.
Yes.
Maybe. Sorry. Just quickly reactivate the screen share because it's died on me.
Yeah, okay.
This is a problem. Let me close everything internet related. Okay. Maybe even turn off the phone. Oh no, wait. It doesn't work like that anymore, does it?
It's actually stopped working. Okay.
It just stopped working. Yeah. Just activate it. Yeah.
Technical difficulties.
Well, it's back now.
Sorry, I just turned it off. Turning it back on.
That's all right. That's all right. It's. I'm glad that it actually fixed itself.
Okay.
But no, this is important information, so we might as well just restart it because might as well. Could only do better.
Okay, perfect. So can you see the screen?
Excellent. Yes, I can.
Okay, so what we're going to be doing here... Yes, I keep clapping. Sorry about that, guys. I can't help it. Yay! I'm clapping for myself. Yay! Woo! So I'm just so excited.
I'm clapping now.
So for tournament number 11, we have a total of 76 entrants for tournament number 11 that all have legal ships. If you've been following the channel, you know that we've been checking these along the way to be sure that everything is totally legal. So everything is totally legal, which is really nice. Now we're going to be dividing these up into 3 separate events. So today is event 1. We're going to have one possibly next week, depending on Luke and his schedule, and then one possibly the week after that, depending on Luke and his schedule as well. If we can coordinate it all, hopefully we can do all 3 of these in 3 weeks. So for the first event, where it's going to be approximately 24 ships per event, and with the final event with a couple extra ships.
Good.
Okay, good. So for this event, we have 45 to 50k fleets, and we are going to list off who is going to be fighting today. We have Frostflight or 44 Sandstorm, whatever you want to call him. We have the Admiral von Schneider. We have Waffles 007. We have Alex Legs. We have, this is Amulari with Golden Ripples. We have Skipper B with Centurion V2. We have, this is Callum Callum Steele with Dragon Strike. We have you wouldn't know it to look at it, but it is Camel 5 with Fleet 3. We have constructed a Camel 5, a Camel 5 fleet with his help, because he doesn't have a computer right now. He doesn't have access to a computer, so he's actually instructed me on how to more or less build a fleet for him with his ships, with some online ships that he had online, which is great. So and it's a red fleet, which is interesting. We have Starfits. We have, I think I'm gonna win is Neon 53295. We have Aqua Fleet, Bio Thief with Aqua Fleet, Aqua Fleet, can't say that. DuckCow, the Ugly Duckling's Revenge from DuckCow. We have the Desian Empire, which is Connor Mayfield. We have Audi Cook Me, who you have not seen any of his ships yet, even if you followed all of the lead up streams up to this, where we did all the checks, because he asked to not show off his fleet. So you're going to be seeing something completely new today. We're going to be seeing Cool Rune. We're going to be seeing Duke Slayer, Heleraser, lots of returning competitors, which is great. Dexius, that's such a beautiful fleet. Then the Dirk Master is Driver 2900, who I believe is actually in chat right now. We have Dutch the Guy, who's in chat right now. We have Eye of Adam, Geodarian, who's in chat right now. We have Ghost Taker, and this is Owl Feathers. So that's it. I'm just double checking the numbers here.
Rob, Audie's fleet has one extra ship, so just
there we go. Perfect.
Just
done.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Hey!
Yay! I think we're ready to go. Let's clap again. There we go. Clapping. Yay! So if you are part of this tournament and your fleet is not here, it will be in the following week. So either next week or the week after. If you want to know exactly where you are in the league and where you're going to show up, please contact me on the Discord channel. And if you're looking for where to get connected to our Discord channel, just look in the description down below. And anybody is welcome to join and come and chat with us on the Discord.
Yes, you're welcome. I'm there.
Yes, Laps is there.
My words are now dying. Yes, Deluxe is there. Obviously, you can chat right to the man himself without everyone else in the comment section going ballistic. You can chat to me. I don't know why I'd want to do that, but I mean, some people think I'm entertaining. You can chat to all the other members of the damn Deluxian gaming group and all their glorious nishkalistic shenanigans.
Wow.
And also be kept up to date of any announcements or any little tournaments or things that come up in the future. So,
actually, we have all sorts of interesting contests that happens on the Discord channel, just before we go, just to let everybody know. So even Lapsapnow has actually done a little short story writing contest, which was actually kind of cool. And we have a number of people running. I think there was even somebody talking today about running his own tournament as well. So, there's always stuff going on there. And, like Luke says, you can come and actually chat to us directly. So please join the Discord channel. All right, Luke.
Yes. Yes, Rob.
Is it time?
It is time, sir. To bring the armies of the world together and crush them together for our own pathetically interesting amusement. Let us begin.
It is kind of like the Roman gladiators, isn't it? We're kind of sitting here going, oh, yes, kill them, kill them. That's wonderful. All right, we shall begin. This is going to be about Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, so starting off with Golden Ripples from Emulari and Cool Rune, and I believe Golden Ripples is a Faction 1 and a Cool Rune. Cool Rune is a returning competitor, always does Faction 1, so this is going to be a really interesting fight. And Golden Ripples is using the dumbfire missile tactic that we've seen before. Became popular after Amazing.
Yeah. You know what else is amazing? The fact that Skype has very strategic cutoff times.
Oh.
I know. It's fine. Don't worry. Just keep going.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Hopefully it'll come back on for you.
That's right. Yeah,
it's unfortunate. So Golden Ripples is actually using a dumbfire missile tactic, as well as I think he's got some antimatters on there. Of course, great tactic because it kind of keeps your ships at kind of a nice, healthy distance from your enemy, and they all sort of line up and fire together. I love that tactic, and I think we first saw that with Amazing. Amazing first used that tactic. So it's very nice. Unfortunately, Cool Rune, it looks like you're getting crushed. Your commie fleet is getting crushed. Golden Ripples wins the first round.
Rob. We are having apparently. Rob, there is a fleet over 50k.
Apparently. There's a fleet over 50k.
50400. Which one, guys? Waffles. Okay, Waffles is over 50k.
It is,
sorry, everybody, but
sorry, everybody.
Just
we're
remember
gonna have to restart.
there is a bit of a delay, so
Sorry about that. Okay, let's double check these one more time before we begin. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, I was getting into it already. I'm going to restart your Skype here, maybe? You
might as well. You might just need to focus Skype. Just click it and see. There, you see, now it works. That's weird.
Oh.
Okay, Rob, so apparently it's a focus issue, I guess.
Okay, so what if I... Because I don't need to... Okay, if I just keep it open like this... Hold on. All right, we're going to start this again, and then I'm going to open Skype, or keep it opened, maximized on the bottom here for you. Okay?
Yeah, sure. All right.
Okay. Sorry, technical difficulties, guys. Technical difficulties. Okay.
Yes.
Away we go.
Well, actually, yes. Actually, also, Rob, don't forget about Waffles. Have you checked it?
Waffles? Yes. Waffles, I brought him down. He's at 49,200. Everybody else looks okay. Thank you for pointing that out, guys.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Well done, well done. And let's just scroll through and just have a double check. We don't want to have to deal with any more craziness.
No, it looks good.
Okay, excellent. All right.
Okay, I don't know.
But everybody, if sorry, yes.
Can you see the screen now, Luke?
Yes, I can see it perfectly.
Okay, so I'm going to start the tournament, and then I'm going to maximize you back in again. Okay.
That's fine.
All right, away we go. Away we go. Okay, we'll maximize you back in. There we go. You should be able to see things now.
Yes.
Okay, so Audi Cook Me. Guess we're starting with Audi Cook Me this time. So
oh gosh.
Interesting. We didn't get to see Audi Cook Me in the inspections because he asked not to be shown in the inspections. What's interesting about his Faction 1 fleet is that it's a mine-laying fleet.
Yes. Oh my word. All the pink. All the
I know.
Pink.
Yeah, it's almost like he doesn't want us to see what's on his ships.
Very interesting. But yeah, actually, the fact that he's throwing mines everywhere. So this is interesting. The tacticality is have ships that are just fly extremely fast and obviously spaggle all over the place, and in the process throw mines everywhere. So interesting. It's almost I think I'll make it easy for everyone to understand. Imagine a spinner, but just going straight. It's just throwing the things out everywhere. All right. Basically, I guess is the idea. From what I can understand, and as far as Heleraser goes, I can't tell. I can't tell what his ship's up to. I think it's just I can see it's blast pulse, definitely some rail cannons.
Yeah, he's
missiles, obviously.
Heleraser is typically Faction 1, so it looks like he's got just sort of a mishmash of excellent Faction 1. They still make really good multi-purpose ships. And up in the north there, it looks like he smashed a couple of those ships. It's hard to tell who's actually winning here.
Indeed, especially since it's so spaced out. And so what's points? Oh my gosh, Heleraser. Well, Heleraser is winning drastically on points.
He is. But he's actually, Heleraser is probably going to win this, I think.
Which is interesting because Audi ships don't. Well, they do have exposed parts, and I mean, he's primarily relying on a lot of armor to not let me use my words properly, to ensure that he doesn't lose that many points, but he's still losing a lot, which is surprising. So, yeah.
I think with Audi Cook Me ships, I think what he's counting on is that his ships go out, they scatter out really quickly, and they launch a whole bunch of mines, because mines do a substantial amount of damage.
Indeed, yeah, they're pretty damn deadly, honestly.
But
if you have enough of them.
But if you look at Heleraser's ships, he's got those I think they're burst lasers on there, and they're actually doing a really good job at sweeping those mines. Indeed. I would zoom in here, but when I zoom in, of course, you're not going to be able to see here for a second, Luke. But I'm just going to zoom in just a little bit, just so that we can see kind of what's going on in some of these little tiny battles here. Heleraser wins the first round with points.
Hold
on. There we go. Sorry about that, guys.
And so Heleraser 40S49999P. 40S. Oh, okay. So I get. Okay, never mind. But yes, remnants of a bygone era. Very nice.
See, this is. Oh, sorry. I know you can't see. There you go. So you can see how Audi Cook Me's just kind of scattering out. He just explodes. Yeah. And then all of those mines, and I could see in a situation where he was facing a ship that didn't have good point defense, that might be really, really valuable. But I think he might have faced the one enemy that might be able to deal with this very easily, just with those burst lasers.
Indeed. Heleraser, yeah. Interesting.
Here, let me zoom in on some of these little fights here. Oh, look at that. That's so great. I want a mine laying fleet to do really well, just because I think mines are. I just think there is potential there, and I think Audi Cook Me is on the right track. And I think having lots of ships in a battle where you're allowed 50 ships, you want to have all 50, in my opinion. Now, that's not always true, but I think having quantity over quality sometimes can be really good.
Oh no, it definitely can be. I mean, we've seen the swarm fleets how effective it can be. Those things were of horror and hell, and they just murdered everything. So I mean, yes, quantity is insane, especially since if you can build ships that can counter swarm fleets and like giant, what I would call cluster crowder fleets. Sort of like Audi. I would kind of class it as like a cluster crowder because it's a lot of ships, and the idea is more to draw fire onto one ship, which can get out of there and distract the main group.
Right.
So some ways to deal with that are, for example, setting your weapons on point defense, because then usually they'll prioritize whatever's closest. Having one weapon on attack just so your ship knows it can attack, and everything else on point defense, because just because it's on point defense, it'll still shoot ships and try to kill them. So it can be very effective against swarms, especially if you have a laser fleet like
Heleraser.
Not like Heleraser. Yeah. He has those lasers, and I'd like to also just say that Heleraser's got a very balanced fleet in that I've seen the railguns. I've seen
Heleraser takes it, steals it away from Audi Cook Me. Sorry, Audi.
Shame, Audi.
Oh. Here we are. Oh, the 12 colonies, no. Admiral von Schneider with a Battlestar Galactica. Oh no, took a nuke to the face immediately. Oh, this is Callum Steele and his sword ships. Oh no. Hold on, I'm just gonna zoom out a little bit here. All right.
Gosh, Don. Well, Schneider went for the right move by having his course so far back. I think that's the only capital ship still alive, but besides that, he's like, that is some insanity.
Oh my god, that's so unfortunate, because actually before the show, I did a little bit of experimentation with a few fleets, and one of them just happened to be Admiral von Schneider's fleet, and it did very, very well in almost every situation. That Battlestar, if it's intact, does hordes of damage, and it's excellent.
I can imagine.
And it's excellent at defending itself, and it's got these little ships. They're like little raptors, like the little raptors from Battlestar Galactica, flying around and defending it. It's fantastic. So I'm kind of saddened by the loss here, possibly. Maybe he'll do better in the next round. But wow, Callum really took a chunk out of him, literally.
Camo is actually asking, Deluks, mind if I join you guys in Skype?
Sure. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. I will just pause it briefly here, guys. Just give me 1 sec. I'm just going to pause it briefly, and we'll get the Camel 5 in chat. That'd be great to add here. Perfect.
Splinter Man says, man, this pool, I want it. Have you been looking at the fleet splinters? It's some interesting battles. 6 per second. It's the first battle. Oh, gosh, carrot fleets.
Hold on. Camo 5. There we go. Camo 5. Had to call.
I'm just reading through all of the chats. Where I gone? Well done, Copper Man. Well done. Just.
Right, can you hear me?
I can hear you this time. The last time I did a Skype call with you, I couldn't hear you at all, Camo. So, really glad to have you here. Welcome.
Glad to be here. I just finished breakfast, and I'm trying to figure out how to get my microphone to connect to this computer.
I see.
So round 2 with Admiral von Schneider, he didn't take that nuke to the face immediately, which actually might be really good for him if he can avoid, because he's got enough firepower to keep those nukes away from him, possibly.
Yeah.
Very nice. Nice.
Because all those little distractor ships are definitely helping to block those nukes in air quotes. What do you think, Camo?
What did you question?
You're on stream live.
Headphones working.
Yeah, that's fine. So round 3, Admiral von Schneider actually takes round 2, so this is a tiebreaker. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. That nuke, oh, Hetty dodged that nuke right away. Fantastic. You know what? Admiral von Schneider may pull out of this. That Battlestar is so freaking awesome. It has some antimatters down the center. It is just filled with Vipers. I call them Vipers because, of course, they're drones. But and then he's got, you can actually see, if we zoom in just a little bit, you can actually see some of these little raptors flying around, dealing with some of the guys on the edge here. Yeah, and then
point defense drones. Yeah.
And I love your fleet, Callum. But on the other side of it, it's always fun to see a faction 1 beat a faction 7.
Yeah, I think in this case, von Schneider does a really good job with the anti-nuke, with that very large capital ship just soaking up the splash radius and just being able to keep going.
Yeah,
I think that is basically the main reason he's winning this fight.
Yeah, it's amazing
because of that capital ship.
And like I said before the show, I was playing around with a few fleets, and that capital ship is surprisingly good at dealing with multiple different situations. And unfortunately, I don't think Callum Steele is going to make it to the next round. I think von Schneider's got it, man.
Yeah, and also just the pure barrage of missiles is also pretty good for countering nukes in and of itself. Just smacking into everything, kaboom. But yeah, I mean, it's also just an endless barrage of death. Look at that. It's beautiful.
Oh yeah. How do you stop that?
Just wow. That's a very good question. How do you stop that?
More
thousands of layers. More of it. Yes, more of it could work. Yes, Camo.
All right, so we have the Guy and his Imperial Nuclear Battalion against Biothief and his Faction 1 kind of squiddy ships once again. But it looks like the nukes are flying, and flying quickly.
Now,
come on, Biothief. Go ahead, Camo. Sorry.
Dutch the Guy, he's got a those ships. I've seen that design a lot recently for the Sentinels, where it's just like this big triangle or a diamond shape with layered with the armor all around it, and it's been working out very well. In fact, that actually looks like an iteration of what I've seen. I think it was Splinter Man who originally made it. Was like this giant nuke sort of ramming ship.
Oh, yes.
Oh, wow.
It might have been. Splinter, you're in chat. Would you kindly confirm that?
I think it was Splinter. I'm not sure. I always get names mixed up.
It's all right. I do too. Rushed on, but we'll see if it's
Oh my god! Oh my god! The humanity, those Biothief ships, just getting ripped apart by those nukes. And you know, I think it's really important, especially with a Faction 7 fleet, is to have some really small distraction ships. You know, well, I think with any fleet, you've got to have some ships to kind of draw some fire.
Yeah.
And in a fleet battle like this, you want to saturate the maximum number of ships you're allowed.
Yeah.
It really helps.
I think we do have one contender in the entire tournament with one ship, one 50,000 P ship. So I think that's Bahamut. I think Bahamut. That's not today, unfortunately.
Bahamut. Amazing.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun to watch. Oh, here comes Biothief. His one final. Oh, nuke to the face. Oh,
it survived though.
It survived surprisingly.
Surprising. All those shields really do pay dividends, don't they? He actually has a collector. Oh, a harvester in the middle of that last remaining ship had a harvester in the middle of it. That's interesting.
Did they change the way shields work now?
How so?
Normally a nuke will just punch through an unlimited number of shields if they're overlapping and its blast radius passes them.
Apparently shields now share sort of if you've ever played Supreme Commander, in fact I won't even use that example because some people haven't, but basically the shields share their damage out. Basically now is apparently how I understand it. They actually sort of
guys, I just want to point out that we have a Faction 2 fleet on the right side. We have Waffles 007 with 41 small ships with longbows, and we have DuckCow with his Faction 1, and it's a heavy burst laser missile. You know, sort of a typical Faction 1 fleet, but with some unique designs. Sorry, I gotta zoom out here.
Isn't DuckCow?
Now those Schmutz launchers are actually really effective for the Terrans. they've been a lot more pervasive recently where people are able to incorporate them into ships that can actually handle them. And in swarms like this, they are really effective because the ship has to retarget, and while it's doing that, it's charging those launchers, so then it has maximum effect.
Indeed, yeah.
So I'm surprised actually
true.
that the longbow fleet's just getting crushed. Yeah, and it's because of those mortars, possibly. But
Possibly.
it doesn't look like the mortars are
I
getting
mean,
most of the hits. It looks like we're getting. It's a mishmash. It's actually quite good. Surprisingly, the DuckCow fleet wins it. Well done. Excellent job.
Wonderful.
Can you guys see? Okay. I keep bouncing back and forth here.
Yeah.
But,
That's fine.
Each time you do it,
as long as
pauses
you
me
refocus.
for a minute, but that's okay.
Yeah, the same here. It's just until he refocuses on Skype, because
unfortunately,
since reassembly is oh, sorry, go ahead, Rob.
Yeah. No. Go ahead.
Owl feathers. No, I was just going to say that because owl feathers. Look at those giant tanker ships. Oh, owl feathers. I always love his designs because they're my system of beauty over efficiency.
I agree with you, but I still think there's a lot of merit in building large, heavily armored Faction 1 ships like this.
Oh, no doubt. I'm just
But I mean, point in case. Beautifully well done. And look at how he's got everything spaced out really nicely too.
Because of the big ships as well, because they require a large area radius of spacing. But poor Ghost Taker 101 defensive force.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Ghost Taker. It just wasn't defensive enough.
The meta nowadays is big brawlers win because they force the arena to get bigger, space out your fleet, and it just compacts the other fleet, and then you just surround and smush.
Oh yeah, it's exactly what
indeed.
happened. That was beautiful. Beautifully done, Owl Feathers. Excellent. And beautiful ships, by the way.
Yes, the Praxis Shipping Guild crushed some defensive forces. How unfortunate. Alright, Golden Ripplers.
Which is Emulari
Yes.
versus Cool Rune. Hey, we've already seen this fight, actually. This was the first one that we had last time before we restarted. So, yeah, interesting. And it's kind of scattered everywhere.
Sneak peek.
Yeah.
Faction 1 against
Look at
Faction
the
1.
missiles. Are those missiles or are those drones? It's getting flung everywhere.
The Golden Ripples, they are the dumbfire missiles. So it's
of course.
Yes, it's that
God.
that amazing tactic. I call it the amazing tactic. I know it's not but
it is a Mazig.
Amazic.
Amazing. I always call
poor
him
Amazing.
Amazig.
I've always called him
Amazing.
amazing. I don't know if that's right or wrong. I don't really care.
And then
He'll
poor
have to
Amazing.
enunciate it for us.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll need to get him on one day and just have him tell us his name.
You know what? He probably is just, he's embarrassed to say that he just can't spell, and he just, he spelled it wrong the whole time, and we've been just, the poor guy.
Oh,
yeah.
shame.
Oh, sorry. Let me refocus.
Why are
here.
we cutting into Amazing instead of focusing on the tournament team?
Yes. Well, Golden Ripples is about to steal this from Cool Rune once again.
Indeed.
Look at that.
Yes. Massive point difference.
Wow.
Humongous.
So again, it's using those dumbfire missiles, and he's got dumbfire missiles and
go everywhere.
antimatters on his ships, and it just keeps your ships at a nice distance. And look at how they kind of line up and just, basically firing line.
Refocus.
It's beautiful. It's a firing line. It's wonderful how he does that.
Yeah, indeed. And also, since the missiles are going everywhere, Rob, could you refocus?
Oh
please,
yes,
for us?
sorry. I apologize.
Thank you. It's all right. And also, as well as being a good firing line, the missiles go everywhere. So you're pretty much making sure you're going to hit something.
Yeah.
And also, if the ships are constantly under fire, they have no time to reassemble, as it were.
Yes.
And thusly they can't repair their armor. Thusly you can cut through, and then you can get the juicy insides faster.
In a tournament like this, if you are counting on time to reassemble any ship, you're probably not building the right kind of fleet. Because I don't think because most of the contenders for these tournaments have played with these fleets for a long period of time, and they're there to do damage, right? So if you're counting on having time to repair,
Indeed, but as a side point, it's not. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Camo. Go ahead.
I was just wanted to talk about Golden Ripple's fleet for a second. That missile spam is actually the underlying factor for spinning ships. Where that's basically how they are effective, is just missile spam everywhere, prevent the enemy from repairing, and just whittle them down to nothing.
I just want to say I'm sorry to... Who is this? Hold on. Desian Empire is...
Refocus.
Hold on. Is Connor Mayfield. Connor Mayfield, I want to apologize for Starfits for flipping the hell out of your fleet. It's yes.
Starfits with his flip blast.
You know, these are really interesting ships. I'm just gonna pause for 1 second and just hold on. I'm gonna unfocus you guys for a second.
It's all right. Go ahead.
I noticed with these ships they have two. Oh, this looks like he's actually lost a gun on this one. Let me just. Sorry, I know this is kind of a distraction here, but he's got two modular cannons in everyone. I'll refocus. He's got 2 modular cannons in each one of these ships. One is a really long one is a shorter one. And
I guarantee that this design is based off of the original flip blast from Captain Picard.
I remember that. I remember that fleet. Yeah, so it's brilliant. And then he's got the 2 arms on the side to keep him from getting turned around when he gets to the edge of the border. It's brilliant.
Yeah. That's smart. That actually keeps his ships from imploding on each other when they get stuck on the border.
Yes, I just
they just tumble.
That's brilliant. Yeah.
What are those little? What are his sticks though? Like,
they're just little spacers. All they are. Hold on.
Yes,
let me see if I can zoom in on one that's alive. I think they're all dead now, but all they are. We'll get to see them on the next round here. But all they are is sticks with an engine. That's it. That's all they are. Sticks with an engine. So they're not a troll ship because I can travel fast enough, and it just spaces out his fleet. It's brilliant. It keeps all his ships nice and evenly spaced. We've seen a couple designs like this from Starfits, and I think this is probably the one of them. Actually, the one that we saw last time. I think it was a boxy shape, if I remember correctly, and it still did a flipper thing.
Look at the sticks.
So hold on. Hold on. We got to pause and focus on one of these battle sticks. Hold on. There's a battle stick, folks. All it is. It's a battle stick. I'm the battle sticks.
It's the space sword from hell.
It's the space sword. Okay, let's get back to work here. Back to work. Let Starfits. I am so sorry to the Desian Empire for completely wrecking your ships. I think this is going to be one of the finals. I have a feeling. Oh, in case you don't know, for those of you watching, we are offering prizes. Because I should have mentioned this at the beginning, but there are prizes available for these tournaments. There is three different types of prizes. Well, there's 2 different types of prizes. There is a prize for being one of the final 4 in any one of the tournament sessions. So there's a total of possible 12 winning positions in the tournament as well. And each one of those positions will win a Steam game, a random Steam game. Don't worry, it's not going to be terrible. I've made sure that none of the Steam games are terrible this time. Some of them weren't that great on some of the previous ones. And you will also win
some dating sims.
Some dating sims. Yes, you're gonna win some dating sims. Oh my god, no. With full nudity. No, nothing like that. Trust me, most of the stuff that I've found I think is pretty good, and I'm gonna try and be quick with the distribution of prizes this time. I've been terrible at that, but the lovely Lisa's gonna help me with that. Also, if you're willing to give me your address, I'm going to send you a brand new state-of-the-art Deluks Gaming pin. Yes, a Deluks Gaming pin.
This pin is so awesome. It says, "Hey y'all," in Deluxe's voice.
Yes. No.
Amazing.
No.
By the way, Frostflight says he's making a straw poll for Sui Generis at the moment.
Oh, excellent. Yes.
Post it.
Yeah, that was the other. Hold on, just give me 1 second here, guys. I'm just gonna pause this quickly.
By the way, poor Desian Empire, we've ignored it entirely. No, it's already round 2 of 3.
Yes, sorry, let me just zoom out here. I'm just going to pause it for just 1 second. I want to get that straw poll posted, and I don't think they can post it on here. I have to post it for them.
Oh, that's right.
So who's making the straw poll? Oh, Frostflight.
Frostflight.
Yes.
Frostflight.
By the way,
any way, Frostflight, you can send that to the in the what do you call it? Sorry, the Discord, please.
And by the way, I've just written down DC and Empire. Since we didn't even look at it and didn't even pay it any attention, I feel that we should just do it after the stream. Just a little bit of a. We could just verse it against.
Wait, so who did they fight?
For Desian
Desian Empire by Connor Mayfield, actually.
And that was who they were already fighting.
They're very pretty ships. Very pretty ships. Sorry, guys. There we go. Okay, so now we have Centurion by Skipper LB versus Star Destroyers by Alex Legs. Alex Legs, I believe, is a returning contender. I'm not sure. I don't remember Skipper B. He might be a returning. But he's got... So these are not troll ships. I did test them thoroughly. They are fast enough. And they're moving around actually quite well. He's just... The way he's got his armor laid out, right? It's just... It's a brilliant way to do
stop nukes.
It's a great way to stop nukes. It's actually quite brilliant. Look at that.
Good idea.
It looks that is a Sentinel fleet.
It is a Sentinel fleet. Yes. So,
I mean, the heavy armor means that it's slightly nuke resistant, at least.
Yeah. So,
if those are the go ahead, Rob.
No, please go ahead.
I was just going to say that if those are the scale 2 Sentinel armor blocks, then they can absorb about 400 DPS. So, it could stand up to 2 nukes.
Actually, they can stand up to 3 and 4 nukes.
If
go
ahead.
My word. How much is the damage of a nuke, Callum?
1,000 damage, as far as I know. And these things have 4,000 health. Yes.
Oh gosh, okay. I thought it was 2,000.
It's either it's either 1,000 or 1,500. I'm not sure. I forgot.
Okay, I think 1,500.
I just know it can punch through Terran shields, which is hilarious and sad.
Poor Terran shields. All right, Rob, go ahead. What did you want to say?
No, I was just going to say that I think this design is probably one of the... I think it's going to be one of the most effective Faction 7 designs, this Centurion Skipper LB. I missed... Sorry, who won the last round? It might have been Alex Legs. I could be totally wrong here.
No,
but
the Skippers won.
Skippers won it, yeah. So...
in this case, the reason they're doing so well is because Alex Legs doesn't have very many... most of his ships are like staying focused on other smaller ships, and then they just get overwhelmed by missile spam or one of the large ships coming in.
And that's one of the problems with Faction 4. You've got that big old gun that does lots of damage, but if you're chasing little ships,
and
you know.
And as a side note, Alex Liguzamon is actually in chat. So,
hey, Alex!
Shame, Alex. He's watching.
You know what? It's just you faced somebody that was prepared for a Faction 4 fleet, I think, or a skirmishing Faction 4.
The thing is that those rings are also incredibly useful for blocking damage, because you can't get at any of the core components very easily, and that's why you can't get many points in a way. So there is that aspect of it.
I still think, I mean, the Centurion, I mean, he might not be able to take too many nukes. Like if we start to see too many nukes in there, they might get knocked down. But I still think that's a brilliant design. Excellent. Oh, yes, so prizes, yes. Sorry, we're going to be offering a prize, at least one prize for Sui Generis, which is the best-looking fleet in the tournament. Or, you know, we might do 2 of those or whatever. And that is also going to be a random Steam game as well as a button if you give me your address. Do not worry, I'm not going to stalk you or anything like that. So, oh, hold on, you guys can't see. We're back with Admiral von Schneider versus Heleraser. Interesting. Hello? Oh, have I lost hold on. I might have lost my co-host. The reason we're using Skype is because Skype has a screen share option.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Just give me one sec.
If you fixed it, it's better. You can hear me. Okay, now it's just Luke has to get back on.
Okay. Let's try and call him again.
Now they're just ringing. I paid. What did I pay to the devil? Why do I keep paying stuff to the devil?
Sorry, I think I might have started that little rumor for you. Sorry about that.
Where'd it go? Chat was moving too quickly. I could enter a good fleet. Okay, we are Jeremy Romano. Deluxe has made my fleet for me, which, by the way,
yes,
you added some other 8,000p ships. That's terrible compared to the one I gave you.
Actually, the one you gave me was filled with layering, so don't start with me.
What? It had no layering.
There was tons of layering in that fleet. Tons.
There was nothing.
Contraire. Contraire. There was a ton.
Ship.
No. There was
the ship I originally gave you.
Oh, the ship you originally gave me. Yeah, no, I didn't mix that.
I didn't want you to put any other 8,000p ships.
Oh, there we go.
I can't hear anything.
Oh, I can hear you now. Hello?
I hear you. Luke. Oh dear. He can't hear us.
Okay,
All right, let's just talk behind his back then.
this is really unfortunate. Okay, well, you know, Camo, as soon as we added you, everything went to hell.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're making deals with the devil.
I brought the devil with me.
Yes. All right. So there we are. We're back on. We're going to get you so that you can see it here. All right. And I can hear you. Yes.
Okay, good.
Okay. So we're back with
We are.
Admiral von Schneider versus Heleraser. Admiral von Schneider and his beautiful Battlestar Galactica ship.
Remnants of a bygone era versus the 12 colonies shall live! Exclamation point.
Actually, Heleraser's... Hello?
Hey, there we go.
Luke? Hello?
Oh boy. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't stop. Do not stop the recording.
I can hear you. I can hear you, Luke.
Oh, thank God.
can
I
hear-
can hear you as well.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh,
So...
it's
Heleraser is actually doing quite a bit of damage to that Battlestar Galactica, but you know what? It's holding up. It's holding its own.
Watching with
yes.
watching the game with them. How's it going, Ben?
Boy.
Yep. I have a friend with me right now. He's watching me watch you watch
Oh boy.
them. He actually has gotten into reassembly a little because of me, but
Guys, I've turned up the Skype volume as high as it'll go. I can't turn it up anymore, so I apologize. It's nothing. It's really weird that you can't hear the same thing that I'm hearing because I hear them perfectly fine, unfortunately. So I might have to repeat the things that you guys are saying. Oh, Skype. Lovely Skype. So great.
One day, everybody will. One day we'll find a. One day we'll find something to replace Paul and Skype.
Yeah.
Until that day, we're gonna have to deal with the dinosaurs.
But I don't think we've had this much trouble with just, you know, connecting, you know?
in
So.
other words, that giant ship is holding its own very well against the
And-
remnants of the era.
Heleraser's got animators. He's got everything on those ships. Like, he's got the firepower, but he can't dig through that armor. It's crazy.
Indeed.
Well, I mean, he's dug through the armor of every other ship in the fleet, so
Yeah,
I guess that's
this is
good.
all that's left. I think this might be the end for Admiral von Schneider. He's gonna lose by points, if nothing else.
Yep. Also, his core is very close to being murdered. So this might end faster than we think.
So for those of you that can, I guess if you know what we could do is we could go to Discord, guys. We could put you on Discord and just have you watch.
I have Discord on
sure.
this computer.
Yeah, unfortunately. So there's really no good option here. Now, we will be reposting this stream later in a video form, and of course, it'll work fine. Everybody's gonna hear everything in the video form. So unfortunately, I just don't know what else to do to make this better. At least you guys can hear me. Yay!
They can sort of hear
Yay!
Yes.
Well, look, Rob, you're the important man here. It's fine. As long as
Well-
they can
us.
hear you.
Tournament.
It's way more fun to shoutcast with people, especially you know.
Oh, no, of course.
People that know the game as well as you two do. So, unfortunately, that's just Skype. It's a Skype issue. But we still have the 12 colonies surprisingly held up, but I think lost by points. I kind of missed the very end there because I was focused on Skype again.
Yeah, lost my points basically.
Lost by points. That's unfortunate. It's such a beautiful ship, by the way. Admiral von Schneider, beautiful ship. But I think Heleraser might just have you outgunned. Just a little bit outgunned and, of course, outmaneuvered for sure because that big old battleship does not move very quickly.
Yeah, it's a serious trade-off basically. You know, do you want a massive ship that's maybe not that fast but can deal with basically most things, or do you want something that's small and specialized?
Yeah.
Go very quickly. Or do you want something like Helersers?
You want a medium-sized brawler of multiple ships, so that they can handle just about everything, and be able to swarm a larger brawler.
Yeah. But I just saw one of
basically-
Heleraser's ships just snuck by the front of that big battleship, and those animators came out and just nailed him. That was really good. But unfortunately, that battleship just can't aim very quickly.
Yeah.
Needs more thrusters.
Needs more thrusters.
Overlapping asteroid.
More thrusters.
More overlapping asteroid thrusters.
More round. Yes. No. Camo. So apparently I built Camel 5's fleet incorrectly. I thought I did it. Okay, so hey, you know what? I was just doing the best I could. I just threw together whatever ships that you had there. I didn't, whatever.
Okay, well, I will just say that the first ship I sent you was the only 8,000 piece ship, and I just wanted you to add like the tiny little ones that I had. From the other fleet.
So I did it wrong. You know, it's a red fleet. You're gonna lose anyway.
Hey. Pride myself in my red fleet. Actually,
No,
it's blue.
but
anyway.
people have come here from far and wide to watch you lose, Camo 5. That's all they're here for, is to see. Wow, look at
here to watch me fail.
Yeah, to watch you fail, because it never happens, so they're so happy. Look at those animators. Oh, beautiful. Oh man, that looks so good. I did a nice little zoom in there. That looks really awesome. The fight, oh, that looks so great. Look at all those lasers going. Can you guys see this?
It's beautiful, yeah. It's so glorious.
Yeah, the burst lasers are actually fairly decent for point defense, if not expensive, but
Yes.
these are some rather large fleets, so they've got the P value.
Boom. But those animators hit their lot. Those animators.
On that thing.
Sorry, what's that?
The broadside on the bygone era battleship just looks so awesome. What were you gonna say about antimaters?
Oh, the animators didn't seem to be doing much damage to that armor. That's all.
They were actually exploding before they got there because of
Yeah.
the missiles.
Ah, that's what it was. Ah, interesting.
Camo, were you actually talking about Admiral von Schneider's fleet, not Laws's? Which because big battleship, I'm pretty sure only Schneider had, right? The one.
I
with the
mixed
broad
up the
side.
name. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. Basically, Schneider, you get the credit there. All right, DuckCow, ugly ducklings, revenge. This is the Imperial Nuclear Battalion. About Dash the Guy, or Wooter G, Osevan.
See, I didn't even know Dutch the Guy was Wooter G for a long time, actually, because Wooter G has been in a number of these tournaments, and then Dutch the Guy joined the Discord, and no, I don't know if he's in the Discord or not, but he's been chatting on the channel for a long time, and I didn't realize he was Wooter G until this tournament.
Oh, there's a straw poll from Frost in Discord, people.
Oh,
Says Dutch the
let
Guy.
me go
Speaking
see
of Dutch
if
the
I
Guy.
can grab that.
What about
I'll look at it. I'll look at it.
He's gonna watch me fail horribly.
Camo, let's have faith in your faction threes.
Well, here we go. According to Jonathan Champion, Laps is best for commentary, then me for Techno-Rock. And then Deluxe is just being Deluxe.
Yes.
I'm not best for commentary in any way.
Oh, you have a gorgeous voice, Laps. You have a gorgeous voice.
Yes, but the quality of my commentary is not up to par. I'm sorry.
But it doesn't. But the thing is, Laps, it doesn't matter what you say. It sounds wonderful. you could honestly, you could just make grunts and it would sound gorgeous. So I mean, you're perfect for this.
He's an Adonis.
The lovely Lisa in the background says you have an Adonis voice. There you go.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Tell her to say thank you.
You know what, Dutch the Guys? Oh no, I thought for a second I saw more DuckCows kicking around there, and I thought that maybe Dutch the Guy was gonna lose it, and then I saw all of the nuking ships coming in from the north there. Whoops. Sorry. There you go. See, you can't do commentary when I don't show you the screen. Now, take that. Yes.
Yes, this is a wonderful screen of not moving.
Well, again, Skype didn't used to do this before. That's weird.
Yes, I think it primarily has to do with the fact that Reassembly is, since you're running a tournament that is 50,000p with a lot of ships, it's taking up so much resource because it's storing all the ships in the memory, etc., accessing the things, whatever. Technical nonsense. Basically, the point is that Skype is being demoted in the computer's hierarchy of what needs to be done. And since Skype isn't being focused, the computer's ignoring it and going, okay, that doesn't matter. Let's focus on reassembling because you clicked on it. So that basically then Skype stops working because it doesn't have the resources to actually share to actually record and then send.
Yeah.
So that's the problem.
Ridiculous. That's all I have to say.
You nerds out there, you now understand the system.
Oh, here we go. This could be a good fight. We've got Owl Feathers versus, once again, who is this? Amulary, Golden Ripples. Yeah, so this is a big old Faction 1 fight. This should be fun.
This should be very fun. I mean, Faction 1 on Faction 1 is always very fun. Go ahead, Callum.
Here is the counter to brawlers.
Yes.
Golden Ripples, right here. They are ships that have a long-range arsenal that can just keep damage constantly, so the brawlers cannot repair. So I bet my money on Golden Ripples.
I think, if anything, I think you might be right, and I think he might win by points. I don't know if he's going to be able to cut through those big old ships, though.
They have to get rid of all the smaller ships first, though.
Yeah, I don't.
And the thing is that the smaller ships will go down quite quickly since
Oh shoot! Hold on, guys. Now I know what I did. Now I know what I know how I hung up on them. I know how I hung up on them, guys. Hold on.
Okay, Camo, let's
There we go.
There he is.
There, we're back. So I figured out what was going on. Actually, when I hit spacebar with Skype open, it either silences you or it mutes you or something.
Oh.
So that's what was happening.
Oh, that
Okay.
explains it. All right.
Well, you
Rob,
stopped sharing your screen.
After this, so it's okay. After this, go into key bindings and just reconfigure that. It should be
Yeah.
simple enough.
So because I'm trying to hit every once in a while, I try to hit spacebar on the actual game so that it actually refocuses and does that thing. But if I do it when the Skype's open, then of course it mutes you.
Yeah. No, it's all right. It's all right. Let's activate the squinch. All right, let's look at this poll.
What?
We generate.
Oh yeah, this poll. Yeah, we've got the poll out now, and I'm gonna put that out again. Perfect.
There it is.
Yeah. And so, yeah, you'll notice here with Golden Ripples, he just sits at range, and his ships just sit there, and they'll sit in a line, like it's a battle line almost, and they just sit there and they pound and they pound and they pound and they pound. It's an unrelenting amount of damage done to these big armored ships, and like you said, there's no chance to repair, there's no chance to sort of recoup from that at all. I mean, look at the points. It's going to be by points.
I can't see the point.
And
Screen share is up,
screen share.
isn't it? Oh, okay. I will start screen share again.
It's all right. It's all right, Rob. Don't worry.
No, I'm doing it. There we go.
We
More
just
problems
can't
with this.
Comment on something we can't see. That's all.
Yeah,
There
well,
it is.
All right, Rob. Don't worry.
Perfect. You are perfect.
Thank you.
Wow, you have a lot of tough stuff up.
hold on, guys. For some reason,
That's all right.
there we go.
Today is a day of technical difficulties.
I just can't believe how many technical
difficulty stream according to
Ugh. Well, you know what? It seems like it just, no matter how much I prepare, you know, it just, no matter what, I always have
Yeah,
troubles.
Of course. It's that what Murphy's law. Or what is that?
It's Murphy's Law. Yeah, if something can go wrong, it will go wrong. Ah.
Damn it, Murphy. Damn it. All right. Well, who's winning?
Golden Ripples.
Cool. Golden Ripples. Okay. Yes. I mean, also, yeah. Okay. So here's the other thing is that Faction 1 Terrans. Well, it's Faction 8 technically, but whatever. Terrans also have incredibly fast armor build speed relative to like parts and other factions like Sentinel with their armor. But so repair is, as much as it isn't a focal point, people I don't think anyone really designs with repair in mind. But
No.
as a side benefit, repair is just cut short by something like Golden Ripples. So Owl Feather's ship's way in the back. Like, say one of Golden Ripple's ships went in and sort of just harassing it, but then Owl Feather's one of his little escort ships managed to kill it. But the Titan, one of the big tankers in the back, had a big gash taken out of it. But because of this missile spam, missiles, or at least a missile, will keep on hitting it and stop it from fixing that giant gaping hole.
Right.
Where in other words, otherwise it might just sit in the background and repair up to full health and just continue on its merry way. And in examples where you wouldn't have this massive missile spam.
Now,
Yeah,
we can
that's
change
sort of-
that setting.
No.
There is a setting in the Lua that you can change that actually waits for
Disables.
a certain amount of time between repairs. So you can set it to instantly repair or 10
Oh.
seconds after being hit.
Well, that
Start
would
repairing.
dramatically change the battles for sure.
Yeah, or you could just disable it. I mean, there is
And
there is
only
that
repair
option.
drones. Because there are actually faction 3 now, and I think one other faction has a
The
repair.
farmers, the reds, and that's it. No, the farmers don't have. The farmers have the repair. Actually, that's perfect. Disable reassembly. No.
We've come up with the solution: disable the game entirely so that nobody can play it, and then we all win. No, that's not right. No.
No, what we do is we disable it's actually called assembly. It's assembly and regrowth. Okay, so we disable assembly and regrowth just as a bonus, as a backup, and then we say that you may only have the only way to repair your ships is literally by having medical ships.
Golden Ripples
So,
takes
faction-
it. Sorry,
faction
go ahead.
3 and faction 4. So no, go ahead. Go. Golden Ripples wins.
Yeah, Golden Ripples. That's his first win, or third win. Sorry, third win.
Yes, impressive. So basically, Rob, the idea would be that you can play any faction theoretically, but only faction 3, only the raids and the farmers would be able to repair themselves. Basically, the idea. Which might be very interesting.
It could be. Yeah, it absolutely could be. I don't know who's gonna win this.
Indeed, this is interesting.
Hold on. I gotta zoom out a little bit. There we go. Yeah, with Starfits here, he's not accurate enough to keep continually hitting those. I don't know if he might be able to do. He's gonna do enough point damage actually, I think.
Flip blasts are really good at stopping large swarms of enemies, but when it comes to dealing lots of damage to one big ship, obviously you see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just gonna zoom in a little bit here. I don't think he's not even penetrating that outer layer of armor either. You can see it smoldering there, but he hasn't actually penetrated it. So I don't know if Starfits could even kill these ships in the time allotted. And besides that, now he's distracted by little guys.
Yeah, as is the bane of little guys, eh?
Yeah.
Little tiny buggers.
But he's dealing with them. Oh yeah, see, there we go. Yeah, but I still think, all that firepower that Starfits has here with these snipers, he still can't get in there and kill those ships. Oh, Centurion's actually leading in points.
Oh, jeez.
I did not expect that. I did not expect that.
2, 1.
No,
Wow, I did not expect that at all. I thought Starfits had that for sure. Brilliant. I'm just going to zoom in here a little bit. There we go.
impressive. Very good. All right. Where is this? Oh,
Yeah, because at the beginning here, it's Starfits, because he gets distracted by those little ships, and then Centurion just starts wailing on all those little ships. That's amazing. Amazing. I did not expect that.
That's amazing.
Actually is. Oh, shame. Massive. But yeah. Gosh darn. The other very interesting thing about I just said it wrong.
Flippers? Flipper!
Yes. Again, the other interesting thing about flipper fleets, you need to say it slowly and enunciate, is that if done right, I could easily imagine them being a pretty solid counter to what do they call them just now? Big groups of things, because
Swarms.
flippers, by their very nature, they flip. So if you have a weapon at the correct weapon fire rate, you could theoretically have a ship that almost acts like a spinner and sprays bullets towards the enemy and literally kills everything in one go. And I can imagine that being a very good way of dealing with swarm fleets.
Yeah, for sure.
Hashtag snot cannon.
Snot cannon. Oh yes, we're gonna see some snot cannons in the Titans for sure. Yeah. I think you were sort of. Yeah, I remember. Was it a Titan tournament that we did, or I don't remember. Maybe it might have been a free for all. It might have been build whatever you want kind of thing, and you build an 8,000 P ship with a snot cannon that wasted 100,000 P ships. It was amazing.
And the only reason I lost is because I didn't have enough range.
Yeah, Starfits lost that. I'm surprised. I thought Starfits was going right to the end with that. Amazing.
All right, the Dark Matter
Versus Duke Slayer.
Master, not matter.
Oh, sorry.
Dark Master is Driver 2900. Nice big Faction 1 thumper. Beautiful.
A lot of shields right there. The Seeing Eyes. So this Duke Slayer, these ships can actually. This is the only Terran shield that's able to survive nukes. So I want to see this fight that nuke fleet.
Well, that's the station. That's the station shield generator, correct?
And Rob, I think you mentioned this in one of your inspection videos, but you know, they look like spinners.
But they're not. They're not spinners. There's not what I would consider spinners. They are not bending physics at all. Yeah, they're not going fast enough. They're turning at a good, you know, a medium speed, but I would not consider them spinners.
Yeah, interesting.
They're very heavily.
Camo,
What's up?
I would honestly like to see you build. I would be very interested to see you build a Faction 3 fleet.
I did. Well, sort of.
Sorry. Sorry. I thought it was crystalline.
In fact, it's right here.
Right on time. Wait, is it crystalline or red?
Whoa, Children of Kos. Some say Kosum. I have Adam versus Fleet 3. This is.
These are not those are not the ships that I wanted in this.
Well, hey, Camel 5. I have a solution to that. Build your own fleet.
I can't.
Not my fault. Not my fault.
Is out of commission.
So yeah, take that. Camel 5. Hey, look, Camel 5's losing. Oh no. Sorry. Oh, Camel 5, you should have done a way better job constructing this fleet. Oh my God, what's wrong with Camel 5? He's lost the ability to make good fleets. What's going on? Oh.
Honestly,
Sorry.
I have some hope in that big ship. It might be able to do something.
Actually, he's actually doing surprisingly well against a Faction 4. This is a red fleet. He's doing quite well. He might win it by points. Nope.
This is from. I can't see it. I can't see the screen. This fleet is actually a Faction 3, my campaign Faction 3 that I somehow uploaded in sometime last August that I found on the wormhole. I was like, Deluxe, make a fleet.
I honestly took out all of the illegal ships and I just added whatever was legal. You know, I really didn't. Let's put it this way: I didn't test and try and do anything that made sense with the fleet. I just randomly added ships that were legal. But you won. You just won round 2. You just won round 2. So I'll have you know.
Of course he does.
Unbelievable. With Camel can't lose. Oh, here we go. Dexius. This is a beautiful fleet, by the way. This is a Faction 2 fleet. Dexius's fleet here is a Faction 2 fleet. It is gorgeous. I love it. They look like infected plague ships. They look so nice. And then on the left side, we have here, let me refocus here so everybody can see it. And then we have, I think I'm going to win by Neon 53295. Which is a Faction 1, of course. And actually, Faction 2, I'm so glad that we had a couple Faction 2 fleets in here. I'm so happy about that. Yeah. And to have it look like, they look really nice. And looks like they're relatively combat effective. Although those farmer missiles are so slow.
Yeah. But the thing is, they actually do... I think they actually do more damage than Terran missiles, as far as I know, and they actually rebuild faster. If I remember correctly. So, they're actually more powerful, but they do go slower.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard when you're fighting ships that are pretty fast moving to be able to hit with those.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I think I'm gonna win, man.
I think I'm gonna win. 1. Perfect. But I would definitely nominate Dexius's fleet here for. Sui Generis, because it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous.
I'm actually going to go vote on Dexius.
They look like,
I'm going
like
to
asteroid bases almost.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Ships made out of a conglomeration of random asteroids and other ships, just thrown together like a pirate fleet.
It reminds me of Homeworld Cataclysm, where they had the ships that got taken over by that infected stuff. It was so cool. If you've ever, I don't know. Nobody's played that game but me. It's weird.
I'm actually more jogged to think of Spaz 1.
Spaz, yeah.
Those carriers look a lot like the Spaz 1 carrier.
They do, yeah.
That's what they jogged in my mind, was instantly the Spaz 1 carrier infested by the zombies, which is sort of what I thought of.
Oh, for sure, yeah. They're zombie ships. They're totally zombie ships. Man, it has nobody but me has played Homeworld Cataclysm. It was such a good game. It was so good, man.
Sorry, Rob.
That's okay.
Homeworld.
No, Cataclysm. It was like the third edition of Homeworld. There was like Homeworld 1, Homeworld 2, and then they did this one thing called Homeworld Cataclysm, and I don't think it was made by Sierra. I think it was made by somebody else, and it was so good. It was so good.
I have the remastered version of
Yeah,
Homeworld.
that's really good too, but
does it have Cataclysm? I want to play it now.
I don't think it has Cataclysm, because I think it was made by a different developer. It wasn't made by Sierra. So, speaking of Faction 2, Geodarian on the right side here is flying a Faction 2 fleet. Fantastic. And then we have Frostflight. What's that?
So many nukes.
So many nukes. Hold on. Was it Faction? Hold on. Did I get the... Maybe I got the faction wrong here.
Faction 1 versus...
Faction 7.
Faction 2 versus Faction 7.
I had it written down here.
That's an interesting point.
The 8th Missile Battalion is...
Sorry, Faction 7. Yes, sorry. The left is Geodarian Faction 7. My apologies.
I'm talking with people. So many people. I'm on my dorm floor. I just keep wandering in and being like, "What's going on? Why are you?"
You're in Reassembly College. They're teaching you everything you need to know about reassembly. Fantastic.
I should post it.
Look at those nukes fly. My apologies. It looked like a Faction 2 fleet, but no, it is a Faction 7. Wow, look at all those furry missiles go.
Furry missiles.
I actually had it written down as Faction 7 too, but my bad.
Can't see.
Sorry. Yeah, it's over. It's over. Unfortunately, Geodarian got wasted by Frostflight. Completely crushed.
Yeah. I feel like after this we should pit all of the farmers together.
Yeah, I think we should a farmer tournament. Interesting. And here we've got the Imperial Nuclear Battalion back against Heleraser.
Oh, Heleraser. The thing is, with Heleraser's death missile swarm, he might actually be able to counter those nukes nicely. I mean, also he's extremely maneuverable, and all the shields he has means that their conjoined effectiveness might keep him alive.
Yeah.
Which could be very nice to see.
Although, if all the nukes start flying at once, Heleraser's not going to stand a chance. Although, if he sticks together like that, maybe. Oh. Except he's going to refocus. He's focusing on the little guys now. Oh, no. But, yeah.
I hope one day Arthur gives us just some, literally, just the ability to say, okay, target ship with the highest P.
Yeah.
That's all. Some of us. That's all we want. That's all we want from Arthur. It's just target highest P and target lowest P and then target random. Like, something.
Yeah.
Lovely. I mean.
Yeah, because
it might make Faction 4 snipers.
But then the tactic would be to build, little ships with some highly effective guns, kind of thing, with very low P, that would just harass your ships to death until they get blown to pieces. Like, it would change the tactics of the game. I would love stuff like that.
It would become more like what is it called? That other game.
That other game? Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well,
you set up the ships and then you tell them which ship to fire it in a scenario. Oh my gosh, I cannot remember.
Are you talking about I know what you're talking about. Are you talking about the
space battles?
Come on, Rob.
Gratuitous space battles. Gratuitous space battles. Yes.
Only in gratuitous space battles you couldn't tell them who to shoot at. You could just tell them formations and.
Well, actually, you could tell them to prioritize larger or smaller targets and stuff like that. Prioritize on fighters and stuff. Yeah, there was all sorts of stuff you could do.
Hello, sir. This is a very good missile spam. Is a very effective point defense against nukes.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
He has
amazing.
A lot of missiles.
But all it'll take is those missiles to connect 1 or 2 times, and then it's over. So he's got to maintain that, right? But his ships are all sticking together. It's brilliant.
And just getting back to the prioritize highest P thing. The thing is, guys, what you need to realize is that not everyone would even use that. There might be one person who would use that, and thusly trying to design a sort of a distraction fleet where you have an extremely high P ship and all the other ships are designed just to
Wow.
probably wouldn't be too effective. But yeah, look at Heleraser, just rip everything.
That's amazing. Those animators get in there and just look at them. And it's all the ships are sticking together. So they're kind of they're flying in the same way that like I was talking about Amazing's previous designs, and who else? Golden Ripples is using. It's the same design. He just has more firepower per ship and fewer ships. It's brilliant. It's so good. And you can see the nukes getting stopped by all those missiles, and he's just crushing his ships. Amazing. Faction 1 wasting Faction 7. I love it. Sorry, and no offense, Dutch the guy. I love your fleet. It's great, but it's always good to see. It's always good to see somebody other than Faction 7 or Faction 4 winning these battles. Although, look at all the nukes coming in.
Just lose Camo. I think we just lost Camo.
I think Camo's gone. It'll auto redial him though, so.
Yeah, actually, Rob, while this happens, I'm just going to launch Reassembly and because I want to send in something to fight against Heleraser once this is all done for just the little extra.
Oh, for sure, yeah. So Heleraser, you have officially won a prize. That's great. So you're part of the top 4. Fantastic job, by the way. That is great. So, and we're back with Golden Ripples using that same kind of tactic as Heleraser. Faction 1 doing quite well in this tournament. Amazing. You're facing Skipper B, who is, of course, nukes. I don't know. This might be a tough fight for you, buddy.
Indeed. Oh. Yeah.
Sorry, Dutch the guy. Oh, Dutch the guy is sad. Oh, don't be sad. You fought valiantly. Unfortunately, you know what?
You didn't get a prize. Dutch, I'll give you one of my prizes. Once I think I saw the Steam key from Rob sitting around. I don't know. I might have used it.
What was that game that you won in the last tournament? What was that game you won in the last tournament? Space Corn. We will get you a copy of Space Corn. But the rule is, if you take a copy of Space Corn, you have to do a series of it. You have to make a YouTube channel, and you have to do a series of Space Corn.
There we go.
Oh, you're back. Hey, welcome back.
Camo!
We're talking about booby prizes. Yeah, we're gonna do booby prizes of Space Corn.
Discovered that this computer has 15 seconds of battery life, so that's fun.
Oh, wonderful. Well, welcome back. I'm glad to have you back anyway.
I mean, it's a loaner computer. What can I do?
Oh, it's so close. 94-24 versus 10,000. Golden Ripples may actually beat this fleet. Unbelievable. What is the new meta? The new meta is Faction 1, dumbfire missiles and antimatters. That's it. That's what I'm seeing right now.
Honestly, for Faction 1, that's practically always been the meta with the blooming things.
Yeah, but I mean, they're beating Faction 7s here. Although, and the Faction 4s got knocked out already. Oh, this is amazing.
Yeah. That's incredible. Oh, well done, Heleraser. A good combination, eh?
and Black Tan, who
Tan, of course.
is
not Heleraser, I meant Black Tan. Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry, Black Tan.
But nobody has been able. Oh, the points are so close here. This is so close. Too close to call. Oh, Centurion's gonna take it. Steals it at the last minute. Unbelievable. Oh, 3, 2, 1. Centurion steals it from Black Tan.
3, 2, 1. Kada! You have been defeated. Round 2.
That
Awesome.
Exactly like the raccoon.
Yeah, that sounded really good. That sounded really great.
You don't know. Maybe they hired me. You never know.
Amazing. Stole it at the last second. He almost had it, so he could actually pull this off, but I don't know.
Camo, I'm gonna send in a Faction 1 fleet versus Heleraser.
Okay.
Do you have anything crazy you'd like to add in?
I literally cannot do anything until my computer's power supply gets here.
I just want to say, if Camo wins, if Camo 5, if you win this tournament, I quit. I'm gonna rage quit. I'm gonna rage quit. I'm going to slam the mic and I'm gonna scream and then I'm gonna delete my channel. That's it. That's it. If you win that with that Faction 3 fleet that I put together, that I assembled for you, and within, you know, maybe in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, I've got to make this guy lose, man. This guy's got to lose so bad. But you won. How is that even possible? I don't understand. It's a red fleet.
I make my campaign fleets are made entirely out of the best designs from each fleet from tournament.
Yeah, well, yeah. I give you credit. I give you full credit. It's amazing. Hey, somebody's actually cut. He's actually cut through the Centurion armor here in the one ship there. Amazing.
Centurions are winning though.
There's a breach in the hull.
There's a breach in the hull.
Deluks, you have to gift yourself a game if you win.
I was about to say, Rob, if Camo 5 wins this, technically, Rob, this is your game.
That's right. That's right. I won. Not hey. It just says Fleet 3. Nowhere in there does it say Camo 5. No. I win. I will send myself a bloody button, and I will wear that shirt with pride. That's it. That's it. Did I mention, yes, the grand prize winner of all 3 tournaments, we're the final one, we're going to do all 12 winners from all the tournaments, and the winner will get not only a Steam game, not only a button, but a Deluks Gaming first edition t-shirt, only 5 made ever. So, yeah, and it's... You want the t-shirt? Here we go! Camo 5 versus Station Shields. I don't think so. Oh no, they're melting. They're melting. Oh, but you knocked the shields down.
That first ship I sent you, Deluxe, may have had a chance. Because
oh yeah, so no, that's fine. Blame it on me. That's fine. Sure. Hey.
You guys are a barrel of laughs, you know that?
that I'm losing Deluxe.
Wonderful. Sorry, I had to zoom out there a bit. Beautiful. You know what? Yeah, there's no way. You did cut through the first layer of shields, that station shield. Yeah. Oh no, you're melting. Oh boy. I'm sorry to say, Camo. I did a terrible job building your fleet. I'm sorry. I don't know if any red fleet could take down all those shields, though.
I'm gonna try. Duke Slayer, send me your fleet. I'll get to it in a week.
Don't do it because he'll make a deal with the devil and somewhere, and then all of a sudden his red fleets will be able to defeat anything. It's crazy. Good job. All right, Duke Slayer wins it. Camo 5 is out. You're out of there.
Yay.
I don't have to rage quit.
Yes,
Thank God.
Take that Camo. Oh wait, he's right. I'm sorry, sir. That lost. That's fine. But now we have the age of indifference, my
Frostflight.
I think I'm gonna win.
I think I'm going to win. It sounds a little Irish, doesn't it? I think I'm going to win.
Well, I'm making it Irish because I imagine it being Irish. Just that sort of happy go. It'd be wonderful.
Yeah, Frostflight.
Not that. Yeah.
Again, Frostflight using sort of the same tactics as the other guys here. Are those dumbfires? Oh, maybe they're not. No, those are homing. Yeah. That's close. Oh my God, I can't even tell who's alive here. Hold on, That's
a good question. Who is
so we've got a couple little fights still going on. I think Frostflight's probably got it at least by points. No, I don't know.
Can't see.
Oh, sorry.
Focus.
Focus, Rob. Focus, man. Oh.
Gosh. So it's 2 ships versus 6. Frostflight.
Oh man.
Those nukes just can't get in there.
Oh man!
That thing.
Sorry.
If friendly fire was on, Frostflight would have died.
Well, if friendly fire was on, nobody'd make a nuking fleet.
Honestly, guys, we should have
A friendly fire tournament
where there is no repair. Basically, there's no self-reassembly, and the friendly fire is on. The most realistic one we can have. Wow, that'd be very interesting.
I think friendly fire would really change things. That would really change things.
Because the nukers would be instantly dead.
Well, I don't think anybody would bother building a nuking fleet because, you know, anybody with point defense will just waste them, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, anyone anyone who can intercept
Missiles or point defense or anything, like, just be trouble, nothing but trouble. Or even small ships, small ships. Oh!
Win has come back.
He has come back. So we've got a couple little battles still going on here. Oh, can they take him out?
Can they? Will they? Find out next time on the exciting.
Find out next time.
Those old shows. Find out next time.
I think Frostflight's just about lost his oomph here. Oh, those nukes just missed. He's not even moving. How could you miss? Oh, there we go. Frost. Yeah. Whoop, hold on. There we go. Sorry, guys. You know what? I think nukes are they're just random. That's the thing. You know, like sometimes it's just random. Like whether or not you're going to win with a nuking fleet. I mean, yes, of course you can do things to defend against nukes, but sometimes they just get you. No matter what you do, sometimes they just get you. Hello? Have I lost everybody? I did. I hit the wrong button again. Hang on. I lost everybody again. Hang on. Darn it. Hello?
Yes.
Hello. There we go. We're back.
Hello, Rob.
Hi. I hit the I lose button again.
It's all right. Anyway, let's load up screen share, shall we?
Oh, right. Just give me a sec here. There's got to be a better alternative to Skype. This is
Discord.
Yeah, but Discord doesn't have screen share, does it?
Exactly, that's the problem. It doesn't have screen share, no. I don't. I'll test. Maybe you and I, Rob, can test this out afterwards. But Camera, do I have you? Oh wait, you're right. You're not. Okay.
I do have Discord, but it's on my computer.
Yeah, I get you.
In fact, you can find me. I'm probably camo there as well.
Sorry, just give me a sec here, guys.
Sorry, Rob. Sorry.
There we go.
Not paying attention.
I think I'm gonna win. Has taken it. So we have the final 4 contenders. We are now on the final 2. Heleraser versus. Working on the final 2. Sorry, we're on the final 4. Working on the final 2. So we've got Centurion, Skipper B versus Heleraser.
That means all 4 of these fleets get something, right?
Yes, everybody in the final 4 here, everybody from here on in gets something. And then there really is no prize for winning this particular tournament. Anybody in the final 4 here gets the same prize, but you can then get into the final tournament, which is going to be the final 12, which means you could possibly win the T-shirt.
That T-shirt. I don't have the T-shirt.
And you don't smell it. Wait, Rob, you have to wear the T-shirt for a week.
No,
Rob.
Please. No.
And then.
You get a used, slightly soiled, dirty T-shirt. Yes. No. It's actually fresh in the package, never been worn, and it's like I said, it's only 1 in 5 made, and 3 of them are in the United States somewhere. 1 of them is in my bedroom, and the last one is in its package still. So that's it, and I'm not making any more of that particular design. So you'll be the one. Yeah.
My fleet will never win this, so...
Who knows? Actually, you've got a Faction 4 fleet. That's right. You've got a Faction 4 fleet coming up, don't you?
I have a cheaty, evil Faction 4.
Cheaty? It didn't seem cheaty. We checked it. It wasn't cheaty.
But
It's not like Camo 5 made that.
It is cheating.
What, where the recoil of Faction 4 turns it into a spinner?
No, but it's actually a very pretty fleet. Actually, I think I don't know who's gonna win this. I think it's gonna be. I don't know, because every time I say that somebody's gonna beat Centurion, he comes back and he nails them.
Indeed, and can I also point out, guys, that there are no Faction 4s in this last 4.
There was,
which is
my fleet killed it.
Okay. Well, what I mean is not in the final 4. It's interesting. So Camo, basically, your crazy little fleet has basically dispelled all of the Faction 4s. Well done, sir.
Other than the flip blast, but yeah, Faction 4 is not in this meta.
Wait, is Starfits in? Oh, he is. What?
Starfits got knocked in.
Knocked in or knocked out?
Oh yes, okay.
Yeah, he's knocked out. He got knocked out by I don't remember who it was, but yeah, I was surprised. I'm surprised. I thought he was gonna. I thought that flipper fleet would be just kill it, but no.
Now this is a really close fight.
This is super close. This is what I'm saying. But see, and he's gonna get him right at the end there. Those nukes are gonna one nuke and then it's over, right?
9.
Oh.
Neither fleet has done
7.
more.
I can't believe it. Heleraser won the. Okay.
5.
Wow.
4. 3. 2. 1.
Wow. What? And all the nukes. What? Did you see that? All the nukes went off at the end there. That's crazy. Okay, hold on.
This is beautiful.
Okay, round 2.
The nukes have some sort of hive mind attachment to their launcher, so when the launcher explodes, the nukes go. It's a kamikaze way to do it. But if you really want to kill a ship and you want a nuke to explode at a certain time, kill yourself right as it gets into range.
Oh yeah, Starfits. Starfits got destroyed by this guy. Yeah, it was Centurion that destroyed Starfits, or didn't destroy him. He just sat there and took the hits, and Starfits ran around trying to kill all the little guys. That's right. That's what happened. Hello. Sorry, I didn't realize I was interrupting dinner time. My bad. I'm so sorry.
No, I did have some chips here.
No, that's okay. I'm just teasing you. That's all right. So yeah. Oh man. I can't believe I didn't think that this fleet would do so well. This Centurion fleet. I didn't think so. But either way, they're in the finals. Both of these guys are in the finals. We're gonna see them both again, regardless of who wins this fight. It's just interesting to see the faction 1 fleets just wasting these. Well, not wasting, but doing a really good job against these faction 7 fleets.
Indeed, it's very interesting to see. And does Heleraser have his missiles on point defense?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Is that a nuke flying towards Heleraser? Because it looks like it. Because I think he actually has some of his missiles.
Hold on.
PD. I'm not too sure. That is a nuke. That is.
Either way,
that's actually just
so close. 38 seconds. I just don't know. You know, this battle is going to be a good indication. So, well, mind you, we have so many other ships to go. We've still got another 50 ships that are going to be part of this tournament that we haven't seen yet. So we don't know what the actual final is going to look like and really who's going to win the final. But I have to say I'm really impressed and surprised by how well the faction 1 Heleraser has done here. Heleraser has spent I don't think Heleraser has ever turned in a fleet that hasn't been faction 1. He's had a lot of practice building and refining these faction 1 fleets, and he's obviously sort of mastered that art now, and probably played his fleet against so many different types of fleets, including possibly things like this, which is, I mean, you could argue that Centurion's fleets here are almost troll-like in behavior. Oh, there it goes. He actually killed one. He wasted one. Did you see that?
Perfect.
Amazing. In chat, they're blame Deluks. Blame Deluks is back. Fantastic. That's always my favorite. Can't we do blame Camo 5? Blame Camo 5. He's online. We can blame him. Perfect. There we go. Heleraser actually won that battle. Amazing. And Duke Slayer. You know what? I think Duke Slayer is going to do very well here. I think I'm gonna win. Might pull it off. I don't know, but whoops. Sorry. Just give me a sec.
Also, I'd like to personally start hashtag Lisa stays back in terror.
Lisa's what?
Lisa stays back in horror. Rob, do you remember this?
Oh, the scorpion. The scorpion thing? Yes. So last night, funny story. So actually 2 nights ago, I lost my baby scorpion. One of my baby scorpions, the cat knocked over the tank, and my baby scorpion got loose. And I had to break the news gently to Lisa in the morning. It was not a good conversation. Lisa, honey, there's a scorpion loose in the house. And yeah, that didn't go well. So anyway, yesterday, Lisa comes home with a black light and starts using, because they're iridescent under a black light. So she's scouring the house. She's scouring the house with this black light, and we still haven't found the poor little bugger. So yeah, I might need a new place to live, guys, because Lisa's probably going to kick me out if we don't find the scorpion soon. So hashtag Deluxe needs a new place to live. Yeah, because she's not going to live here, and she's not going to let me live with her again. So yeah, that's probably how that's gonna work.
Those 4 scorpions. I think I need to blame myself here.
Well, I blame it on Luke because they are South African scorpions.
Exactly. That's
Yes.
exactly what I was saying.
Yeah, they
So
are.
I think I'm gonna win. Is sadly losing.
I think I'm. Yeah, it's hard to say, but I think I'm gonna win is gonna lose.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna win is gonna lose.
I'm
Yep.
gonna win. Is gonna lose.
Yep. Put up a good fight though. Actually, surprisingly good fight. Did a fair amount of points in damage. Did destroy a couple of those seeing eyes, but those shields are just brutally tough.
Sustained damage to get through those shields.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm terrible at commenting. Should I just be quiet?
No, absolutely not. No.
No. Where do you get that idea from?
No. We need your input, Camo. I hope it's not because I pick on you, because I pick on everybody.
No.
Okay, good.
He even picks on me. It's horrible.
I do.
Abuse.
Well, you know. So Lisa attacks me and picks on me, and then I have to attack somebody else and pick on them, and so it's just it's this chain. The chain of abuse just carries on. That's all.
I posted a nice video that kind of referred to that in the Discord chatter like a day ago. It was a little excerpt from Blackadder. where
The chain of abuse.
the chain of abuse. Blackadder Adder kicks the cat pounces on the mouse, and the mouse bites Baldric on the behind.
And then it starts all over again, and yeah, it's the circle of life, guys. That's how it works. Actually, I think I'm gonna win. Is doing tremendously well here. I think he might even pull it off.
For some reason, his ships are actually communicating with each other.
Yeah.
Whoever fleet bundles together the best wins.
And here's an excerpt from the radio that's going on. Let's attack him together. Oh, okay. That's it. That's all they're saying. The AI is like, oh, let's attack all at once together. Oh, all right, good. Because most of the time it's like, what are you doing? I don't know. What are you doing? Wow, this is amazing. He's gonna win this.
This is a very systematic 1-by-1 destruction.
That's brilliant. Sometimes, most of the time, the AI does not communicate so well as it did there. That was quite good.
This is very, very close.
Gosh, now the circuit's in a circular formation. This could be dangerous.
Yeah, that's a lot of firepower and a lot of shields all in one place. Although there's
A lot of firepower.
yeah, see, I think if they stick together like that, I think I'm gonna win. Might have some trouble.
It's when they go off on their own.
Yeah.
Being valiant and being, I can kill him. Never mind. And this was a bad idea. And then they try to turn around, and it's like, oh, you have no more thrusters.
Gee, everybody. One. Yes.
Hold my beer. I got shields. 3 seconds.
Hold my beer. Hold my beer. Let me take care of this.
Honestly, I think I might resend my fleet and make it a faction 1 where the name is literally just hold my beer. I've got shields.
Yeah.
It's
Hold my beer. I got shields.
One ship is I will make one ship to look like a beer, and the other ship to just be a giant block filled with shields.
I'm gonna go have a nap. Turn on the shield generator. It's all right, guys. It's all right. It's good. Those are pretty expensive. Those big shields, though. Those station shields are pretty pricey, aren't they?
They are extreme. I think they're not 2,000. I think they're only one. They're like one.
How much?
Are they 1,250?
They're 1,250.
Okay, so but definitely worthwhile. Wow.
7 of them. Wait, no, these are bigger ships. You can have a lot.
A lot. Thanks, Camo 5. We have you here for that extremely detailed commentary. You can have a lot. And they pick on me for my comment. No, it's fine. It's all good. It's all good. I don't think that I think is going to win is going to pull it off this time. Unfortunately, Seeing Eyes kind of stuck together this time for the most part. And yeah, that's it. So we have the final two. Seeing Eyes, Dukeslayer versus Heleraser. Here we go, guys. This could be interesting. I don't know. Heleraser's done so well.
Indeed. Ooh, my eyes. I just turned on the lights in the dark room. So now
Nice.
it hit.
Luke, you are in South Africa. Do you ever have to use a black light to find scorpions in your bedroom?
No, I'm far too down south to have scorpions.
Okay,
In
fine.
fact, actually, no, there are scorpions on the mountain. Never mind.
You don't have to be south to have a pet scorpion.
That would be kind of weird. I don't know, like, because do you ever see scorpions? Like, you never see scorpions just like walking down the street, kind of thing.
Wait, are you talking to Camo or me?
Well, either of you, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
thank you, Camo. Once again, excellent commentary and explanation from you.
Yes, thank you. Heleraser has already taken out one of those ships, man.
Yeah, Heleraser, very.
It's already taken out one of those ships, but they're sticking. This is the final. This is the final battle, guys. Heleraser has done 10,000.
Tossing over it, you cheese balls. Let's get into
And this, folks, is why we don't have 4-hour streams, because even after an hour, we start to break down. It happens every time. Some of the 4-hour streams were just insane. I don't remember some of the stuff we'd talk about, but it'd just get crazy, and we'd forget. Oh, was this a final battle? Oh, it's over. Oh.
Here we're seeing the problem with slow-moving crawler ship.
Heleraser's gonna win this. He's got them separated, but even 2 of those Heleraser ships can take out one of those Seeing Eyes. Look at that. So one ship took out one of them on the bottom right. Once those shields go down, they're highly vulnerable. They go down very quickly.
Indeed. I mean,
This is a very one-sided battle.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, maneuverability really does. It's a problem. If you have a maneuverable fleet and another maneuverable fleet, the one that is more maneuverable will win because the one will try to chase the other, and therefore
Not
will literally
necessarily.
auto. No, not
If the more
necessarily. but
maneuverable fleet decides that it wants to instead kamikaze,
Boom.
then there's a problem.
Well, I'm more doing a generalization here, Camo. Those are the rare instances where the AI is being stupid. We disregard those things.
You can't disregard
because
that. That's 90% of testing.
You know what? I can't say anything to that. You win. Good
Yeah. Yep. Remember, he's going to college to study this stuff, right? It's all reassembly at school.
I never.
Today, class, we're going to talk about station shields.
Oh my word. But Mrs.
And he's what? You're on your 3rd year of this. Hold on. How long has reassembly been out now?
I think it's 3.5 years.
Wow, 3.5 years. Wow, it's crazy. So you've almost got your degree. Fantastic.
Came out midsummer.
You've almost got your reassembly degree. You've been playing this game longer than some people have been playing video games. So, I mean, think about that.
I've known about it longer than some people.
Hey, there's
However, I think the winner here is Amazig. I think he has over 1,300 hours on reassembly.
Who?
Amazig.
Oh, amazing. Amazig. I really like the whole Amazig. He is going to be in this tournament. I think he's in category. I think he's in the 2nd pool. So that'll be fun. It'll be fun to see what he's got, what he's bringing to the table. I think we looked at his ships, but I don't remember them. I looked at so many ships. Yeah, too many.
I can't remember what Amazing made either. Let me go look at my.
Who cares? Heleraser's gonna win. Look at that.
Heleraser has actually won the first pool. Heleraser has cleaned up. Faction 1. I'm gonna say this again.
Look at
Faction
it
1.
It looks like the ships are just like puking chunks of their ship at each other.
Bleh. Yes.
Honestly, in a weird way, is.
Put down your beer. The shields aren't working. Heleraser wins it. Heleraser, well done. Oh, that was absolutely amazing. Faction 1 were the final 2 contenders in that tournament. Not Faction 7, not Faction 4, Faction 1. So just on that note, there were 13 Faction 1 entrants in the first pool, so there was more Faction 1 than anything else. We also had 2 Faction 2s, we had 3 Faction 4s, and 6 Faction 7s in that first pool. So there were more Faction 1s, so it does stand to reason if you're looking at just sheer numbers that Faction 1 was going to do fairly well just because it was more of them, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. So anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm really pleased to see that Faction 1 did come out on top. Thank you everybody for sending in your ships. And I'm sorry if you lost in the first round or something. Sometimes it's just luck of the draw. Depends on who, it's rock, paper, scissors sometimes with reassembly. And if you end up being faced with somebody that's, really good at destroying your type of fleet, that's how it ends up. But anyway, that was really fun. Yay! Clap, clap, clap.
Well done, everybody.
Well
Congratulations for beating me.
Well done. Yes. Well, Camel 5, you just got to learn how to assemble your fleets. That's the thing. You're not bad at the ship design, but you're really terrible. You are really terrible at putting your fleets together. That's just all I have to say. It's okay, Camel. It's okay. You'll get better. You'll get better over time. I'm sorry.
Moving on to the finals.
Yes. Well, actually, not only Heleraser, the last 4 contenders there are moving on to the finals, because with every tournament we're going to have 4 winners. Those 4 winners are going to move on to the final battle, which is going to be 12 people against each other. And then the winner of that tournament will not only win the glorious, beautiful metal alloy button, but will win a t-shirt and a Steam game. And also, I'm going to put in chat right now, once again, I'm going to put in chat the straw poll. Please vote on the straw poll. I haven't even looked at it. I should probably take a look at this thing.
I can't vote on the straw poll because I haven't seen all the ships.
Well, each pool is going to have their own. Each one's going to have their own sui generis. So yes, please vote in the straw pools to decide who's going to win. This will help me decide who's going to win the sui generis, which is the prettiest fleet. So you're voting on something that's more aesthetically pleasing to look at than necessarily combat worthiness. So